Hello, in this video we're going to show you how to convert your 7-stage RO into our new 5-stage RO system. First things first, you're going to want to grab your wrench and use it to remove each one of the filter housings on the bottom of the RO. Once you do that, what you're going to want to do is the one in the middle, you're going to want to get rid of it. Due to our new filter technology, we're not going to need it anymore with our new better filters. Then what we're going to do is replace the first filter in the first housing with the sediment. We're going to leave the middle one empty in order to get water running from the first housing to the third one. When you get to the third one, you're going to want to remove it and replace it with the new carbon. Once you remove all those, you're going to want to put the housings back on and tighten it again with your wrench. And then you're going to want to disconnect your tubing right here and put it into a bucket or somewhere where you're going to throw the water away. You're going to let water run through it to flush out all the excess carbon dust from our carbon filter. Once that is complete, you'll just reconnect it right back to our membrane housing, and we'll get more into that in our next video. In this video, we're going to go into our membrane filter. So as mentioned in our previous video, the reason why we flush out our carbon filter is we don't want the excess carbon media to get into our membrane filter and create a clog. So in order to replace your membrane filter, you're going to have this little wrench which you will use to unscrew the housing. You'll remove the old membrane and put the new one in as such in this direction. You want to typically replace your membrane filter every 2 years, give or take, depending on your source water. It might be a little bit sooner. So once you have that replaced and you have the water running flow, you'll have these two outlets right here. The one that's more centered is your clean water, which will run to your permeated pump, which is connected to the permeate in. The one more on the bottom is your wastewater, which is connected to the brine in, which as mentioned before is your wastewater. So from the permeate is going to come to the permeated out, which is going to be connected to your exchange filter on the top part of your RO system. In this video, we're going to show you how to switch out the old filters into the new one. So as mentioned before, the permeated out tubing is connected to your exchange filter. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this tubing from the exchange filter. And if you look onto your restore filter, we have this little T-valve right here. You're going to want to remove the T-valve and the tubing from the taste and odor. Set that aside, we're going to need that later. Once all that is disconnected, you want to remove these 3 filters. And we're going to replace them with our new Riemann Max filter and our new taste and odor. In your packet, you should have received one of these elbows that connects into the Riemann filter. Once that's connected, you're going to want to connect your T-valve onto it. And you should also receive the second one that you can connect into your taste and odor. And then you want to connect onto the tubing. Once all that's connected, your permeated out that you disconnected from the exchange, you're going to want to connect it to your Riemann Max. From here, you want to follow your instructions on how to properly flush and prepare your RO system for your ionizer. Once all that is said and done, you're good to go.